a new review with Uto. Like and subscribe if you like it. Yo, chapter 312 has just released and it got everything we wished for. World Cup is starting, hell yeah. We got black people, hell yeah. And oh yeah, Nagi just sold his soul. I know some of y'all don't like Kaneshiro wrestling things, but we got like a year of NIL, so I just want to see the World Cup and see them beat everyone instead of a training arc, me personally. So let's get right into it. We start off the chapter with Isagi tying his shoes, getting ready for the World Cup. Then he thinks to himself that he's a machine that lives for goals. Then he corrects to himself that he's a tool that will make Japan the world's best. But then we get a beautiful panel with fireworks, glow sticks, and a hyped ass crowd for the World Cup. Yo, I'm also hyped, I'm also ready, let's go! But then, oh yeah, we see Baratsuta in the stands. Then the announcer is getting ready to reveal the starting members of Japan, starting with Kagamaru, the first goalkeeper. I know you guys didn't think Fukaku was gonna play. I think he's not gonna see the field at all. Then the fans are getting hyped and saying they're counting on him and he's the guardian. Okay, that's a cold nickname. Now we move over to the three center backs. We got Captain Japan, Oliver Aiku. He's the captain for a reason. Then we move over to Aryu. The announcer is saying that he's the tall, long-haired, magnificent defender. Bro is glazing him, bro. Damn. And the brains of the defensive line, Nico. Nico, I see the gains. And also remember, Nico is like 15, 16 years old. That's crazy. Don't underestimate my guy Nico. Then we move over to Nagi again. Oh my god, bro. I'm done with Nagi, bro. Now we see Nagi entering the arena with his ticket. Then he dialogues himself that he's no longer part of Blue Lock. Come on, Nagi, say something new, bro. Then he says that he's betrayed the philosophy of living for his own goal. He lost, fell, and ended up right there. And so now we move over to the fullbacks. We see Yori on the left wingback and Tigiri on the right wingback. I know that was his position during the U20 versus Blue Lock arc, but during the NIL his best position was on the wing clearly. So I think he will probably play more offensive because of the Blue Lock philosophy, but I know Iga has cooked up something, so let's see. We see Nagi running, trying to see something new. He says he lost and that he was lame and pathetic, and only after facing the new version of himself that he's finally understanding who he really is. Bro, what is the security doing, holding out his hand like that? Is he expecting a high five or something? Yeah, he's not protecting anything, so fire him. Continue with Nagi running past the security, saying that he's seriously looking for that hit. We see the security communicating that there's an intruder going to the VIP floor. Nagi then thinks to himself that he actually wasn't fired up by just playing football. Now we move over to the announcer announcing the midfielders. On the defensive midfield, we got the unordinary assassin Tabito Karasu. On the right midfield, we got Ryo. Ryo, I'm expecting great things from you, my boy. Then Nagi says that Ryo was the one who introduced him to football. But it didn't matter how much he tried to get fired up with Ryo, it just didn't work out. But then the announcer reveals that Bachara is on the left midfield. But then Nagi says that he won't play football just to be on Ryo's side. Then the announcer reveals the two forwards, beginning with the strongest. Yes, the strongest. Not Barrow, not Shido, not Isagi, but the beast Itoshi Rin. But then Nagi continues by saying that it's not like he wants to play football for Blue Lock or to fight Isagi. He runs to the GFU room and forces his way through, with Burachi looking back wondering what's going on. Then he says that the true heat birthed inside of him the identity of his ego. Then we go back to the announcer revealing the striker, no one other than the prodigy of Blue Lock, Isagi Yoichi. Look at his biggest friend getting hyped though, I love to see it. Nagi then says he wants to chase that feeling again of being the center of the world and thinks back to his peak moments. He wants that godlike thrill again and is willing to lose everything for that feeling again. So then Nagi asks Buratsuta if he got one more spot left, stating he wants to become the best of the world and he doesn't care if he has to destroy Blue Lock. Not gonna lie, this panel looks mad clean. Nomura, you did your big one, my guy. Then we see Buratsuta smiling mad hard because he knows he hit a jackpot. Then the announcer says that the match is about to begin. Then we finally see our people, our beautiful African brothers. They look so good, man. I prayed for times like this. No pause. I am so glad that Kaneshiro and Nomura didn't do us dirty like this example. And they also made the ball black. That's so fire, bro. Then it gets revealed that the guy with the headband is actually their forward and his name is Onazi. Forgive my pronunciation, guys. He says to Japan to go all out. Then Isagi replies that it's time to get to the top. And we finally kick off the group stage of the U20 World Cup, ending the chapter. So the World Cup finally begins. Finally. I'm really curious on what the Nigerian team will bring. I wonder what their weapons will be, or the teamwork, or the strategy. And I'm also curious about the new Gen 11 of Nigeria, if they have one, of course. If they have one, I think it's Onsai because it's kind of obvious. But maybe it's not because we already have a forward New Gen 11. I hope Kaneshiro is going to fully focus on a World Cup match. I hope we don't see like Nagi focused chapters anymore for a while, you know. But this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and also don't forget to follow my socials in the description. And I see you guys later.